don't think this is really a big deal because before now we've been hearing that a wiki is has been going around to support a Tinubu, and the G5 is already collapsed. Governor Autumn has already taken a stand on Obi. Whether he's going to go out there and campaign for him is a different ballgame entirely, but he believes that among all the candidates that Peter Obi is the best, that he might not be able to go around and be campaigning for him or going from places to places, but if he had the opportunity, he would have done so. And the Ikpazu and the Iguain and Makide too, that one has ran back to Atiku. So he's only left this Wike is one that is the only person that is left, and we'll be hearing that he's going to endorse a Tinubu. And from what we are gathering now, he's been back and forth. Tomorrow we say I did not endorse him. Tomorrow we say I endorse him. But from what we have gathered so far, finally he declared support for Tinubu, a presidential ambition. The Genius Nigeria reports that the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has declared his support for the candidates of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It will be recalled that Wike had said he will make his decision on who to support for presidency in January 2023. And I remember vividly he said on the 5th of January, until then he had not been able to do nothing, and that is how the G5 collapsed. More so, PDP has already threatened him that if he tries it, of course he has seen the handwriting on wall. They have used the Chimaroke Nnamani as a scapegoat. They've sacked that one from the party. But whichever way above, of course, he has gotten his punishment and he has not been able to do anything. And I think they've used that as a scapegoat so that he will send a very strong signal to Wike. But Wike has been going back and forth, back and forth. So, like I said, he's not even a surprising thing. Even he's going to be endorsing Tinubu at the end of the day, and people are just waiting that let him just, if he has that boldness. Some people go say if no say that your papa born you, why you dey hide now since on the 5th? Why, what is so difficult for you to say this is what you stand? And also himself has been sending threats to PDP that they cannot do him anything. He will endorse any candidates of his choice. Well, he has been called out severally in the month for not keeping to his word, but his response has always been that he didn't specify the date he will be making the announcement. This publication has it on good record that the governor has unveiled Tinubu as his choice candidate, even though he hasn't even come out to say it publicly. For months now, there have been pointers that the world that he would work for Peter Obi as his online media is, and been canvassing votes for Peter Obi until yesterday when they all suddenly started campaigning for Tinubu just a day after Wiki revealed he will be naming his preferred candidate or his choice. Also, in a video seen on Twitter, the Rivers State governor has started mounting billboards for the APC presidential candidate. Record that Wike noted that he will be going all out of his preferred choice. You can imagine. Furthermore, reports has it that Governor Wike had a meeting with local government chairmen in Rivers State yesterday and ordered them to work for the APC to ensure a 25% worth of votes. Well, a coward, according to Jackson Ude, a coward Governor Wike, after a meeting, he told his caucus and local government chairman in the state that he is not publicly naming his preferred presidential candidate. He directed them to work for Tinubu of the APC to ensure he gets 25%. Wike fears suspension. Of course, I go fear suspension. It is worthy of note that 5 aggrieved governors in the PDP, with Wike being leader, pulled out to Atiku. Wike said he's not the leader. Pulled out of Atiku Abubakar campaign because they want a southern president of the country. He's a coward. Wike is a coward. If truly he has told his local government chairman to vote for or to work for Tinubu just to get the 25%, even if he does not win, that is what he's saying. He's a coward with all his mouth. So at the end of the day, if I thought it is true, of course he would tell you it's not true. If it is true, then so na Tinubu at the end of the day, with the way he thinks that he's so wise and what have you, na Tinubu he can't end the give. Okay, na they come pitch in tents. Okay, now we shall see. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? All of them, they don't want the good of this country. Hmm? I pity those who are still running after them. If this news is true, Wike will live to bite his fingers for this. Nigeria problem is just beginning. Suffering is their first name. You don't even need to pity them. Just don't worry. Don't just pity them. Oh. Don't pity them at all. Pity them at all. Meanwhile, Shehu Sani has reacted to that. Also, Dele Momodu has reacted to that. Say this is the dead end for him. So he just doing that so that he can get a 25%. Not that Tinubu will win Rivers State, and that is exactly what Tinubu is trying to do. And don't forget that even the major region that Tinubu is still banking on, do you know that this man he don't ship for everywhere. Oh. He's not even sure of that, and that is why he has been speaking against his own party, speaking against the cabal, the presidency, and what have you. He will still go back and be begging, and he thinks that maybe that is the tactics he thinks that he will use to win this whole thing, but he doesn't know that he's just even digging his political grave. He's just digging it here and there. Tomorrow he will attack Buhari. The next tomorrow he will gather APC governors. And from what we have gathered, majority of the APC governors, even the Arewa people said it, that they are not even in support of him. The majority of them are supporting Atiku, which I think is the reason why is the reason for his hard boss. You begin to wonder, where does this man belong to? When I hear that this man knows how to play politics, useless politics is what they play. Even in the north, they know how to play politics. Yet they have not used that their guruness or their talent to develop their region beyond poverty level. They have not been able to do that. It's just really, really unfortunate. Let's keep our finger crossed and see what happens. Shehu Sani reacted to that, really. But we are still hearing from another corner that he said, oh, I have not endorsed them, but he's not doing this. He's not coming out to say it. He told us from the beginning that on the 5th, that was last year, on the 5th of January, that is when they are going to endorse their preferred candidates. So everybody is just on his own among the 5Gs. See, it's so difficult for him to do that. They fear suspension. They fear suspension now. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. It's been so disturbing, and let's see what they will all bring out at the end of the day. Because these people, these politicians, forget it. They cannot be trusted. They cannot be trusted. The way it is now, they don't have your interest at heart, and don't even bother of killing yourself over them because they don't mean well for anybody. That's it.